Hey YouTube. Well, this video will probably get some hate. Nah, probably not. But I doubt it'll even get viewed. But it doesn't matter. It's just me putting my thoughts out into the world. Maybe one day in the future, people will look back and go, that's how people thought back then. Maybe. I don't know. So, should reparations be a thing? Should they exist at all? Or what would anyone really say about it? Well, truth be told, reparations is theft. So, no, it should not exist. And no, people should not be compensated for something that happened 200 years ago or something, or 100 years ago. It's done, okay? You have to let go of the past, move on. I mean, as far as racism goes, stop talking about it. I think Morgan Freeman said it best, just stop talking about it. Stop bringing it up. Stop making a thing out of it, and it will go away. Simple as that. It's the same as annoying people out there in the world, like those woke people. Ignore them. They go away. They're just attention seekers. When they stop getting their attention, they just go away because they have nothing better to do. So they go, oh, people just stop paying attention to me. People aren't giving me time of day. People aren't interested. I bet you, if you were to stop giving attention to Dylan Mulvaney, he would suddenly transition back into a man. You watch that. That would be hilarious. Yeah, so reparations, is theft. It's taking money that isn't yours, so therefore it's theft. Okay? You didn't earn it, you didn't do anything for it, and you're taking it from someone else. That's theft. Okay? So, however you break it down, it's stealing. So, no. And would it amount to anything significant for anyone? No. It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't do anything at all. I mean, it doesn't fix the underlying problems with society. So it doesn't fix the socio-economic imbalance. It doesn't fix education system. It doesn't stop the cultural oppression of each other. It doesn't stop social stigmas. It doesn't change the way people think. I mean, if you want to fix something like the inequality in society, which goes across all cultures, by the way, and all races and ethnicities, it doesn't really matter where you are. I mean, if you really want to be that guy or that woman, you got to remember, like in South Africa, for example, even though there's a lot of white rich people, there's actually more poor white people. And they are very heavily oppressed in South Africa. I mean, personally, I think we should put them in Australia, just get them out, but that's just my personal opinion. I mean, why leave people to suffer? They could have a good life there in Australia, and their culture is so similar to ours, they'd just adapt very well, so it wouldn't be a problem, and it would solve their issue with this white intolerance over there. So people would just be like, all right, well, there's no more white people here, other than the stupid people who decided to stay, so okay. And that's it. But yeah, no, I mean, realistically, there is no cultural imbalances in that particular sense. I mean, you get out what you put in life. That's the thing. And the thing is, if you have parenting and doesn't encourage that, or if you've got a situation like where there's not two parents, or there's like a lot of, like, take drug children, for example. Like, can you honestly tell me that those children had the right upbringing, that in any situation that they would have ever succeeded away from their, without, when they're stuck with their family? I mean, when they get away, they probably have that chance, but when they're not there, like, like when they're little, they got no chance. None. I mean, there's nothing they can do. So, how do you fix that? Well, that's your problem, How do you fix gang violence? How do you fix the fact that the education system is failing, and they're trying to teach social stigmas over actual things like English and math? Like, who cares what the teacher's sexual orientation is? It doesn't have any implication whatsoever on learning English and maths, because school is about getting people out there into the world and facing the real world, having the education so that they can do a job and live their life, because you only live 17 to 18 years as a child, theoretically. After that, you're an adult and you have to make it on your own. So you could live another 72 years as an adult. And it's funny that because of that, interestingly enough, nothing's really geared towards adults. Everything's geared towards like parks and, theme parks and everything. It's all geared towards children. Even movies geared towards children. I mean, you get why, but the point is that actually we spend most of our life as adults, so it kind of a bit anyway, doesn't matter. So why won't reparations work? Because giving money to a bunch of uneducated people who didn't earn it or do anything for it or can ever appreciate it will never know how to use it. I mean, I talked to this very thing about receiving something for free, and somebody said to me, okay, so I said, if I ever got rich, I would, one of the things I'd do is I'd have a free trade school and a free trade school for people to go to and get trade, or at any age, or just further education in something. It doesn't matter what it is, forklift driving, truck driving, something, whatever it is that's going to get them further in life and help them with their family, get them a better job so they can take care of their family. But someone said to me, Steve, when you did your nursing course, did you get it for free? I said, no, I had to pay $12,500 for it. And they're like, oh, okay, so that's EN, all right, so it's not RN. So if you're wondering why it's not like 30 or 40, that's why. So if it did RN, it would have been 30 or 40,000. But yeah. And then they said to me, now, because you paid for it, would you, like, if, did you appreciate? I was like, yeah, of course. And they were like, and did you stick it through because you paid for it? I was like, yeah. And they were like, so you think about it, if you get something for free that you didn't really want, or someone just said, oh, here it is for free, would you appreciate it? And I was like, probably not. Most people wouldn't, because they don't understand what they've been given. So unfortunately, just giving money to people doesn't solve the problem. You have to change the way people think and act, So, I mean, a lot of these people that have no money always have money for cigarettes and alcohol. You ever notice that? They're always so poor, yet they've always got money for cigarettes and alcohol. They can never say to themselves, maybe I don't need the cigarettes and alcohol, and maybe I need food and water and electricity. Yeah, just putting it out there. Or money for the bus to get to work on time or something, So, yeah, and I mean, the other trick to life is actually talk to your company about promotions and that. If you don't show an interest, a company won't offer it to you. So you actually have to say to them, hey, I'm interested in getting the next rank or the next whatever. Can I please be on the list of people for the next training course that puts me in contention for that, And companies will do it. So, I mean, that's anyone. So if you want the next promotion or the next thing, you have to actually put yourself forward. If you don't put yourself forward, people don't pay attention. So, yeah, I mean, complaining about it to friends is one thing, but unless you actually talk to the people in charge, say, I would like this, nothing's going to happen. Peace.